Hello, and at the time of this recording, happy Father's Day. I'm Big Jim Fish, and this is the unboxing of the Leupold Mark 4 4.5 to 18 by 52 millimeter scope. The scope was provided to me by the folks at Leupold pursuant of the review that's coming up, but today we're just doing an unboxing. I'm excited about the unboxing of this because I very much liked the Mark 5 HD line. It's my most recommended scope in the around $2,000 price range. Not because I recommend it to everybody, but because a lot of people are looking for something that they can cross over between hunting and tactical, and is by far the best option for that because of the unique locking turret system that Leupold has and the substantially lighter weight that it has relative to anything else that's really capable of doing the sort of adjustments you want to do for long range shooting. So this is essentially the little brother to that, and we want to see what it looks like and talk a little bit about what excites me about taking a look at it. So what I can see right away is instead of flip caps, it looks like we're getting bikini caps. And we've got a hex wrench and a manual. It looks like the only other extra is the throw lever stud. So, not surprisingly, given the substantially lower price than the Mark V line, there's a few less extras. This particular scope comes in at $1,400 MSRP. Leupold, unless you're military law enforcement, in which case Leupold is an excellent program for that. Leupold doesn't mess around a whole lot with prices, so it pretty much is what it is at different retailers. The equivalent Mark V to this is not actually the 5 to 25. There's, I think, a 3.6 to 18 that I think comes in at $2,300. So it's almost $1,000 cheaper, which is not that far from half the price. I guess it's probably about 2/3 the price, the Mark IV versus the Mark V. So it's a lot less expensive scope. It's got some similar features. The adjustments definitely feel very similar. These adjustments are quite unique. They lock at 0 and they do not lock elsewhere. So they don't slow you down any. In fact, the Mark V is one of the most used scopes in the heavily timed PRS series. Yet they can lock at 0 so that they don't get bumped if you're hunting. A couple other changes between the Mark V and the Mark IV. They've switched to a 34 millimeter tube, which is much more common for finding rings than the 35 that was on the Mark V, and the parallax focuses down to 25 yards instead of 50. Interestingly, that scope was actually originally, I put it on a 22 long rifle and not on this very nice pure precision 6.5 Creedmoor. But on the 22 long rifle, it wasn't as good of a fit as I would have liked because of the 50-yard focus. It didn't focus quite as close as I would have liked. Turned out to be a great choice for that ultralight 6.5 Creedmoor pure precision build because the ultralight scope fit that bill very nicely. But that is a concern on the Mark V's if you need to switch them from a center fire to a rim fire. This has the same PR2 reticle as the Mark V. Interestingly, if you're interested in that Mark V review, just Google my name, Big Jim Fish, along with the Mark V, the Leupold Mark V scope. You'll find that pretty easily. As a written review. I did not do video reviews at that time, so you will not find a video version of that. This PR2 reticle was designed by John Pinch, if I remember correctly, in concert with a number of Leupold's other professional shooters. So, interesting design, very nice design. I'm very interested to see how this performs optically. The Mark V's were quite excellent optically at their price point, performing, I would say, better than average for the 2K scope price point. These come in a kind of a place where there aren't a ton of scopes in the between 1 and 2K price range, and so I do have a few that we will compare it to, as well as to its big brother and some other scopes in the around the 1K price range. But that's the biggest thing for me, is how is it going to perform optically, because obviously the feature sets and the price point and all that sort of thing look pretty excellent. So very excited to see. Hope you are too. Maybe you'll even want to subscribe, so you might be notified about that. Like the video, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for your time. Hopefully, in a month or two, I'll have out the final review of this thing. Thank you much.